When we looked into all your options for currency exchange, we found that buying currency at the airport is nearly 10% more expensive than any other option. In this video, we're going to show you all the ways that you can buy currency so that you can choose which way is right for you. There are 5 main ways you can buy currency: at the airport, from your bank, from a money exchanger here, a money exchanger overseas, or you can order it online. So let's have a look at each of those options. The airport really is the worst place to buy currency. While it's convenient if you haven't organised currency before your trip, their rates are generally substantially worse than anywhere else, and they charge fees for every currency you exchange. Because of this, there really isn't a time we suggest exchanging currency there. If you haven't organised your currency before your trip, you could always use your ATM card or buy currency at your destination, but we'll get to that bit later. Banks are a little better than the airport, but they should often be avoided too. They generally don't offer good rates for the most popular currencies like US, Euros, or Pounds, but can be a good option when buying other currencies like Chinese Yuan, South African Rand, and Hong Kong dollars. Just remember, there are usually fees of $10 to $20 on top of the rates they offer, and you need to allow them time to order the currency in because they may not have what you need in stock. If you need currency quickly, it's really hard to look past a money exchanger in Australia. They usually have stock of the most popular currencies, and you'll find them in most towns, cities, and major shopping centres. Their rates are generally better than the bank and the airport for popular currencies, and it's rare that they charge high fees. As an extra tip, the exchange rates are usually better in your CBD, which is great if you live there, but if you live outside the CBD, it can be worth making the trip in if you're exchanging more than a couple of $1,000s. In some cases, buying it overseas can be a good idea. Like we said, it's generally better to do this than buying currency at the airport in Australia. But it's also good when you're travelling to places that are popular with Australians. So you'll often find good rates in places like Bali, Thailand, or New Zealand. And money exchanges will be readily available if you're heading to any major city. Just keep in mind this does mean you'll have to carry Australian cash while you travel, and you might want to exchange just a small amount in Australia before you leave, so that way you have some cash on you when you arrive in your destination. Our last option is buying currency online, which is great if you're organising it ahead of your trip. It means you can lock in exchange rates and avoid paying any commissions and fees. The process is really simple too. You can use a comparison table like ours to compare which company is offering the best rate for the currency and amount you need and go to their site. Then it's like ordering anything online. You choose which currency you need, how much you want, and choose where you'll pick it up from. You will need to provide some personal details so they can identify you when you pick up the order. Then you can pay either by BPay or debit card, and it will usually be ready within a week. We would order currency online if you're ordering any major currencies, live outside the CBD, and have enough time to wait for your order. When it comes to making your decision, the most important things to think about are the currency, amount, and when you need it. Because there are so many factors, there isn't one way that is going to be right for everyone. But at the currency shop, we think that the airport is never a good place to exchange currency. So if you avoid doing that, you're already a step ahead.